Strategy and Snark presents Dungeons and Dragons Online. Welcome back. Today we are revisiting the Fjarlin Carnival. We are in the epic levels. We need to get the rest of the way to level cap. And some of these some of these packs are going to be a little bit different in epic. Maybe because we approach them differently, because we have different tools available to us. Or maybe because the devs actually changed something about the pack. So we're going to see what there is different in these as we go. And the lowest level one, well, there's two level 21s, but the one I'm starting with is the Fjarlin Carnival. So we are going to restart our quest arc and head back into what we already know is my least favorite quest in this chain. So, fortunately, we can at least jump into Epic Hard, so we get a little more XP. The quest will fight back a little bit more. And we'll see if there's any differences. Just right off the bat, we were level... This was a level 5 quest. We were probably level 6, 7, 8, somewhere in that ballpark before. So this time we have all of our paladin abilities. But we don't have all of our epic destinies yet. We don't have all this stuff yet. I do have points I should probably spend, but I'll do that after we level up. You know, soon.
Another giant responds.
So let's see. First thing we got some wolves that they take more than one hit to kill. I mean, that's technically a difference from before. They actually have kind of a chunky amount of HP for being generic wolves. Gonna go say hi to the brothers again. Hi, bye. And we move on. Now, here's a difference. We have our entire two-handed fighting setup is basically complete. Oh, and we also have our Feydark Illusionist online, so we're using our much better charisma than our strength that we were using last time, I think. So yeah, I'm just going to run past all these cats. Then I'm going to turn and fight them all at once with a big old cleave as soon as I get up from being knocked over. It's way faster to kill them in groups than to kill them individually as I run past. And a little more satisfying. I'm hoping that maybe we'll be able to shortcut a little bit. Alright, we've made it up to Brawnpits, so let's turn around and kill the wolves. Just so they don't chase us all the way. Ooh, a fragment of a token of the 12? That's our first one of those we've gotten. So if you collect enough of those, that lets you do the reincarnation thing, where you start back at level 1 with a slightly stronger character and level up again. They only drop from the original epic quests. So the ones that already had epic versions before we had epic levels. So when the level cap was 20 and all of this didn't exist in any form yet, Menace of the Underdark wasn't even out yet, you could still do epic difficulty. There was a handful of the quests that just had super, super hard max level versions for a while, and this pack was one of them. I remember some of the cool shenanigans we used to do to get through it. It is said that
Brawnpits gives you a task.
what they were at least kind of aiming for, I think, or what they landed on anyway, was that today's epic elite is about what just blanket epic. It didn't used to have scaling. It was just epic. Epic elite is what old epic was. So if you were max level right? You were going straight into the equivalent of Epic Elite anytime you were going into any Epic quest. It was the end game. And they had some interesting systems for getting your items upgraded. You had to find the item, so you had to have the original item you wanted. Then you had to find a scroll, a seal, and a shard. And those typically dropped either in... I think one of them dropped, like, on the ground. Like, literally on the ground. Get out of here, wolves. So, like how sometimes when we kill one of these enemies, they'll have a little purple bag you can pick up that has a collectible in it. That. Like, sometimes one of the three would just drop on the ground. One of them would drop in the quest that the item was in the end chest. And I want to say the last one was usually in the final quest of the chain, maybe. Like, in their end chest as well, so... You ended up with a whole lot of random ones.
Brawnpits gives you another task.
It's like these days. They kept that system for a long time. I've never even once in the whole time I've been playing ever upgraded one of those items with the old scroll, seal, shard system. Not once. It was never worth it. I thought about it once. I attempted to start farming for it, and it was like, nope, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go get an existing item that I can just go get. It's not worth it. They've got rid of that system. Within the last year or two, they swapped that out so that you could just... I forget how you do it, but you still go get the original item, but then you squeeze it and it turns into the epic version, and you squeeze it again and it turns into a level 32 legendary version. I want to say you need material that always drops from the end chests of the quests and that's unique to each pack, but I don't quite remember. Not all of the packs have it set up that way yet either, I don't think. I know Sands does. So, the Demon Sands definitely has that set up. What other pack has it set up? I guess we'll find out as we run as we run through these quests. If we open a treasure chest and we get 17 sparkly Fjarlin Garland, then we'll know. Yes. Apply that to item. Make bigger. Got your rocks. There we go.
If Brothers Grimm don't have any firewood, check up in the hills northwest of here.
I really need to get us a striding item. Every time I think about it, I regret not going back to farm the Firefoot Greaves from Ravenloft. I miss them every day. They are probably my favorite boots. There's some decent boots in Orchard, and I want to say, was it Keep on the Borderlands, I think, has a decent pair, maybe Epic only. But still. I want to run faster. Go ahead, throw me. Throw me. Same as before. Just gonna aim straight. Hope he throws us correct. There we go. We've got a buttload of fire resistance, so this fire elemental's not going to be able to hurt us. Apparently at all. Oh, it's attacking the hireling. I didn't even bother using my cleaves or anything. Just, okay, one down. Oh, look, more firewood. How many do we need? 2 more after this? Do I really even need to bother beating you up? There we go. 2 more. Sometimes there's some up that way, but I don't see any. I'd really like to make, like, good time getting through some of these repeated quests. Because this, I'm, off the top of my head, like, yes, there's one thing I know is different in this quest, but not until we get to the end. So I'm kind of just going through the motions here, getting through this bit. It doesn't help that we're starting out the repeat quests with my least favorite quest of a chain. Come on. Just get out of my way so I can move on. So we are level 22. We're running the quest on hard, but we are level 22. So we are technically one level over leveled. Technically. We are... Let's see. The sheer number of epic quests available means that we're probably never going to be under-leveled. But there's a chance. There's a chance. Where are we at relative to Brawnpits? Oh, Brawnpits was down this side. That's what... Looking down the wrong side of the cliff like he's gone. Where'd he go? Yes, yes. Give me jump soup. I need jump soup. Again, don't let Brawnpits die. That's something to keep an eye out for. Like this mark of chaos right here. Especially when you need to protect people. Those champion abilities did not exist back in the day. So...
Eat hard. You will have a lot of climbing to do to commune with spirits in the sky atop that pillar.
Can I just use my horse? We're outside. Where's my sprint boost? Paladin is so slow. What is our striding at? 18%. So we could be moving 12% faster just the whole time. We do have that one. We do have the 10% movement speed out of our enhancement tree. So that was something. I'd like the glitched speed I had yesterday. I got on one of my other characters just for the sake of getting it ready to TR. Because I want to play the new archetype for Ranger. And I was very broken. It has really no value other than look at the weirdness of this being broken. But I still might put it up as a video. I recorded what was going on. I don't know, maybe the devs would want to be able to see that. It was weird. Relogging fixed it. Just log out, log back in, fixed it all. But the game forgot what class I was. I had no class. I had no spells. And my animations there was an uncapped speed. Like, I was holding down the attack button and it was swinging the weapon as fast as the computer could draw the weapon swinging. And I was like, that's weird. That's not right. So I went and fought a training dummy. And the training dummy went down hard. Like, even without... Like, I had no enhancements, right? Oh, you son of a bitch. I better bounce onto this. Alright, that's something. Although I think we're still too far down. No, we came this way. We'll go this way. Stupid. Whose idea was it to fight the air elemental at the top of a rock? Like, honestly. Are they just trying to make us hate this quest? Humph. What now, seer? I'm shrugging off your comets more than you're shrugging off my axe. I was actually really wanting to do that to the air elemental, but it should be calm now. No? Oh, because there's one more guy. What? I thought I killed all of you. Calm down. Calm down. Calm. Calm down. Don't you dare blow me off again.
Spirit's voice resonates in your head. Hurry, they are about to attack.
So as we fall, I'm going to target Brawnpits. And we're going to go ahead and make sure he has all of his elemental resists. And that should really be all we have to do to keep him safe. As long as he's got fire resist. Like, this guy was just not taking hits for some reason. Alright, we good? Okay, let's go. We are an epic, so maybe the loot's gonna be better. Nope. I can't just jump the corner because I don't want him to get attacked by a restless wolf. Back in the day, it used to be that you put all your extra skill points into balance just so that you weren't knocked over, because anytime that you're tripped, that's time that you're not spending attacking the enemies. So balance is kind of plus DPS. Apparently I ran too far. I want to say balance reduces how long you're on the ground. So they changed how air elementals and all that worked a long time ago. So balance, you're not knocked down as often as you used to be. So balance kind of got, by side effect, people don't take balance as much anymore. I walked straight into the thing and I couldn't see it. Of course, the elementals are neutral, and this one has Stone Guard, so half of my damage does not apply to it. Alright, forward. Come on, Brawnpits. We're almost out. Come on. Here, boy. Come on. Oh, tieflings. So while we're just sitting here protecting Brawnpits, one of the weird things to me about the quests being both heroic and epic is the storyline. So, like, this takes place fairly early on in our career, because we meet Brawnpits one or two times later in other quests. So this has to come before those ones. And it's just kind of weird to me. Like, I get it. Like, it's just a gameplay thing. And it is strictly better when a pack has epic mode. It is better for it to have epic mode than not. But sometimes the levels they pick are a little weird. Like, this one's fine. Level 20 is the beginning of epics. And I want to say the Madness of Crowds. Madness has epic mode, right? I think it does. It's a higher level. But it's not always the case. They're not always in the right order. Alright. wait on him to chase his nephews away. Then we take their Christmas presents. And then we run down the last hallway. Bye, giants. See you in 5 levels. Yoink. Nothing of note. Down the last hallway. So, like I said, there is one major difference here. Now, this difference might also just be on hard or elite mode if you're doing those at heroic. But I am reasonably certain that as we cross a arbitrary line and enter the boss fight arena, which there was no boss fight in heroic, we are going to be fighting some doggos. Why do you take so long to die? One more little set of bad guys. Alright. Here's the boss arena. Should be a big old wall of force behind us. You ignored our warnings, Brawnpits. The time has come. And here's his dogs attacking. Each of them has a different power. Like, I want to say we can get negative levels from the pits one. Looks like we're going to be doing just fine since we have a fairly easy time beating up things that attack us in groups. Assuming that the game catches up to what I'm trying to do. Alright, just pits left. Brawnpits barely taking any damage this whole way. Just one random seer. Just takes him out while I'm not looking. Fails the whole quest because of one spear. They get off a finger of death. Just kill him. Really? Another guy behind us. Interesting. I wonder if that's just because I ran by him. Alright, come on. Come on. Where are you? Oh, you fucking kidding me. No. Come on. I saw another one. Okay, Brawnpits. Go that way. Where did you even find that? That was not there when I left. Felt like the most annoying thing for me to have to fight. Alright, can we move on? This way. Come on. Come on, Dompe, follow me. Come on. Are you fucking kidding me? I have never had this much trouble with guys spawning behind me and distracting Brawnpits. We are at the end of the damn quest. The boss is dead. We're going this way. Come on. What? Yo. Come with me. Come on. You made it all the way here. You turned around. Come on. Get in the caravan. Thank you. I'm going to open this giant epic chest! Exclamation mark. Alright. So, fragments of the Token of the 12. That's the TR, the reincarnation material. I 100% want those. Scraps of patterned cloth. Remember what I said? That's the item you use to upgrade the items to their epic version. Instead of having to run around and get the shield, the seal shard scroll that you used to have to get. which is way better. Like, it's still the same idea, right? Yeah, still have to get the original item. Just appeared in that guy's head. You still have to get the original item, and you still have to kind of grind to get the stuff, but you're making continuous progress instead of having to deal with, oh, I got the scroll, but then I got the shard of the wrong thing, and I ran it 3 times, I get a shard every time, but I keep getting the wrong one, blah 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 blah. It might even take longer. I mean, it'll take longer than if you got lucky and got everything perfect on the first try, but it's not going to take longer than if you don't get lucky, for sure. Alright, we're going to hope I don't screw this up. We have true seeing, so we can auto detect. We do not have really good intimidate or bluff or any of that. You have 20 minutes left on you. Yeah, that'll be fine. We're gonna do something new. Instead of bringing in our healer, we're bringing in Musasaba. He is a rogue, and he is going to assist us with a locked door. Because now that we're an epic, we can hire rogues to open locked things for us. Alright, I still have to range this thing down, which is going to suck, because it's... Actually, we'll do this a little different. Killing the guide and all of the other things here weakens the mark up there. So we'll do it the opposite of how we did it before. So normally when I do this quest, I just throw at the mark to make the wall go away. I ignore the bad guys. This time we killed the bad guys. I was really hoping it would take more damage every swing, but I guess I could holy sword on my throwing weapon. That'll help a little bit. There we go. Most of this quest is going to be the same. Because we're on hard mode, I am charisma based, right? I have plus 14 to intimidate and bluff because of my charisma. That doesn't mean we're going to make it. It means we're going to try. Alright. Moving along. So what Musasaba is going to let us do? For one thing, when we get up here to this, this is a big trap, right? Musasaba. We're going to attempt to have him disarm the trap. He has found the trap. He has not found... Get over here. He's not found the trap box. Search again. He has found more trap. Oh, there's the trap box. Okay. Musasaba. Disarm the trap. Ta-da! We don't have to worry about the trap now. And since I can heal myself at least, to a reasonable degree, I've got 4 lay on hands and I've got my once every 10 minutes perfect heal. We are running around on hard mode, so I don't really want to just rely on him. I would like to have the cleric, but this quest in particular, we have multiple spots that are really annoying and very convenient to be able to disarm the trap. There's another infamously trapped room right here. I believe this is the one with the air jets in it. So we're going to disarm that. No, you idiot. Do not walk into the trapped room. Are you fucking kidding me? Come right here. Come right here. Use the control panel. There. He has disabled at least the spikes. At least some of them. So now I go and hit this thing. It disappears and turns into a bunch of different ones. We look for the yellow one because we still have true seeing. There you are. There. Didn't get blown away by any gas traps. Didn't step on any spikies.
Unlike the previous room, this place feels like it's baked in.
Like, yeah, this part it would be nice to have the healer because this is just a fight. But it's also not a very long fight. We got what? Just the giant left? And then we're going to be in section 2. I am kind of assuming that you already know the quests at this point. None of the things, well, most of the things we're going to be doing are going to be repeats for a while. If the pack has a heroic equivalent, we did the heroic equivalent. If you've never done the pack, go watch the heroic one. I guess I could use... Where's Musasaba? Get over here. I could use this to slowly heal us over time. Does it not heal him? Apparently it only heals me. It heals me for a lot more than I thought it did. Am I going to range or... I'm just going to run in and smack him. Get close. Hit the things. Move on.
The marks of shadow around this chamber are restoring the illusion
Boing.
of the giant's health.
Adrenaline. Knock out another one. Auto kills all of the animals. I want to say this is the trapped one, and then this one's more animals. That giant is not ever going to catch up enough to damage me. Like, he did what, 15 damage chasing me? That's not going to stop me. Bye-bye spikies. One more. I'm not convinced that I might be able to have out-damaged him. These things heal the giant. I might have been able to out-damage him. Oh, the guide is still here. Interesting. Alright, giant. What you got? Your guide is dead. Are we just gonna trade some blows here? I'm doing hundreds of damage. You're doing 12. This is kind of the problem with trying to balance powerful characters, right? And let me be clear, we are not particularly powerful. We do not have anywhere near a useful gear set, and we don't have most of our epic abilities yet, okay? That being said, this giant has 0 ability to kill us. On hard mode, okay? But he has 1 million HP that makes us just sit there and wail on him for a while. It's really, really hard to balance things because you have no idea what power level the players are going to be at. So if you just purely say, okay, well, we're just going to make it this high We're gonna assume everybody is this power level on normal, this power level on hard, this power level on elite. Over time, people are going to just get more powerful. And the power creep is going to push all of those people that you thought were at the normal level. The natural power creep is now they're just crushing your elite mode because you used a static difference between them. But then you make a new quest, like when they made Slave Lords and all those other ones, where the enemies had 50 enemies every 2 feet. You're just like, oh, we're just going to assume everybody's at the elite level now. And it was really annoying for everybody who wasn't. You know what we have this time that we didn't before? Jump potion. I was not able to do this last time. This is not an epic specific thing, but I have more resources than before, so... Last time we were in this quest, we had to walk through the whole trapped illusionarium section and fight our way through the whole thing, right? Not this time. All that down there that would, like, we trigger the security alarms we have to fight. We ain't fighting a single goddamn thing. Not one. We are skipping the entire area because I have jump potions. We're going to aim for this door right here. We're just going to feather fall down. Slip right through. There we go. Not one kill in the entire middle section of the quest. Not one.
You finally reach the house.
Note, I did tell the hireling to hold still because I didn't trust the hireling not to give us away. If the enemies see you, they'll put up the illusionary root wall. You have to kill everything nearby for the root wall to go away. I didn't want that. Alright, let's see. We know...
The party guest here seems like a harmless.
Let's try bluff.
But that facade
Success!
you easily see
Nice!
to the malicious.
We have enough charisma. It didn't even roll. I didn't see an icon. Does bluff always succeed? I'm gonna top my HP off using Crusade. Just stand here for a couple seconds, get a couple hundred HP for free. Well, it costs 20 spell points. I'm going to do my best to not kill the guards, but we know how this goes. We know how this goes. AoE versus guys we don't want to kill. I didn't... Oh, I really shouldn't have hit the cleave button. I meant to hit smite. There we go. Hey, I only killed half of you. You're welcome. Clean that up. So we're going to give it a quick pass. Oh, did we get it on the first try there too? Bluff. Success. I am a master of lying, apparently. Yes. So while we wait on her, we'll let Crusade sit here and take our HP up again. I don't know what the threshold is. What is our bluff? What is our actual bluff? Because what? Am I wearing a bluff item and just didn't notice? How do we have 38 bluff?
one she had planned for her.
Where are we getting that from?
Cyan should be able to find an antidote for any poison the party gets.
Bluff plus 15 on my armor-piercing gloves. Okay. And I probably have plus to charisma skills somewhere, I would bet. Still. Wow. I did not realize that my bluff was that high. Well, that explains how that worked. I'll take it. If I was actually thinking about these things ahead of time, I would have found a bluff item to bring in here, because this quest is way more fun when you full clear it. So, you may remember, to get to the tieflings in the back room, we had to talk to the dwarf down there, I forget his name, Drake. He gave us the key to the boss's office. We went in there, we stole Nat Gan's urn back, and we also stole the back room key while we were in there. So we had to run twice, 2 extra times through that middle area, and it sucked. We're not doing that. I would like you to unlock this door, please. Thank you. We have absolutely 100% skipped that entire middle area. Yo, I need the bathroom. I am apparently the god of lying. I am Loki, paladin of the sovereign host. Just fucking hell, man. So, 14 from charisma. Feats and enhancements gives me 4. That might just be like I had nothing better to click on. Like some of these might just give plus bluff passively. Effects 18. That's probably my bluff item and something else. There is also that we're at epic level 22, right? So epic skills get +1 to all skills. That includes bluff. By the time we're level 32, we'll just have plus 12 passive bluff.
There are tieflings in these rooms.
There's tieflings in these rooms.
The guard is still waiting at the
Dum Dum doesn't see us.
If you keep your distance.
I mean, I could have just taken them all in one go, but I kind of like this. This is my favorite quest in this chain by far, and I love being able to full clear it. I made sure to go back and buy the contract for the thief hireling specifically so we could do this without having to go all the way back and forth, because I don't have natural lockpicking. And how did you shenanigans? Yeah. Who are you talking to? You talking to those corpses I left back there? Unless you're a necromancer, they ain't gonna be much use to you now. And we win the quest.
Cyan will want to know that you've eliminated this threat.
So we gotta pop down and actually tell her to start walking. If you want your cleric hireling, you can dismiss hirelings when you're in the quest. And because I put my name on the list, we can walk back and forth here. That's fine. That door shortcuts us to the very start of the quest. Back to the illusionarium. I can walk over here. And with 1 minute left on the clock, switch to my cleric hireling. Walk back over to the lobby. So you could get all the way here. You struggle through with potions or whatever. Go unlock the door with your rogue hireling. Kick him out. Walk over there. Get your cleric back. Then you could do the poisoner and the brainwasher if you wanted to. You could also just bring the cleric the whole time. Kick her out and just switch to the rogue at the end. The only downside is you have to wait 5 minutes to re-summon. So we are just gonna take your stuff. No, not allowed to. Potion to jump, rogue hireling. Long as you can get through the first section, the little museum section, the natural history museum part, long as you can get through there, you can full clear this quest with any class. Now you got to bring, and everybody can already do that. What I mean is, you can absolutely pick the lock, cast jump. I love skipping that middle section. I wish more quests had little, like, if you've prepared, you can skip large swaths of them. I like that. It makes me feel like I know what I'm doing when I can do little shortcuts like that. I'll tell you that I'm probably going to go buy jump potions more often, because I didn't realize just how shitty it was to not have jump. Man. There we go. Yoink. There's the vault key, which we're not going to take. Did we get... We didn't get any of the... We got a Fjarlin Mirror Cloak, which is the level 4 base item. We didn't get an epic chest, though. Oh, it's over there. Ha! Sitting here like, where's all of my actual toys? Over here. Epic chest. There we go. 14 more scraps of cloth. 72 tokens of the 12. That's what we're here for. We out. It's all about that epic chest. I'm very happy that the jump potion pushed me over the edge to be able to get up there. Oh boy. Yes, yes, give me things. Might as well just do the quest on our way to the Arc Giver. Off the top of my head, there's nothing different in this quest.
The sounds and smells of the busy tavern drift in.
I could be wrong.
Perhaps Roderick Nettle won't cause
You know what?
if you ask him a few
Oh,
questions.
because I kicked him out to demonstrate, I have to wait another 51 seconds before I can bring him back, so I guess I should cast my buffs. Don't get yourself killed because of laziness. Yes, there's a lot of buffs, but they're all important in their own way. I mean, we have a lot of numbers. For very little effort, we have a lot of numbers. Do we get anything cool when we level up? Because we're probably going to level up. Either this quest or the last quest. We're probably going to level up. So what do we get when we level up? Level 23 gives us nothing. Literally nothing. Okay, well, I say nothing. We don't get a feat. But level 23 is actually an important power level increase, because that's where we get our next cores. We get our next major abilities, and I believe... Yep, our next tier. We get the the next tier of shiny stuff on the epic destiny trees. So it's a big level in those terms. But the next actual cool feat that we get, like, for our character just with actual feats, I'm totally going to see if this torches the hireling. Oh yeah. Extra crispy hireling. We'll just go down there and beat this one up. The next cool feat we get is level 28. That's how long it's going to be till we get another cool feat that's not in the epic destiny system. We get 1, 2, 3 feats before then. They're not that interesting. They're not bad. They're just not game-changing. Not everything needs to be game-changing. Like, especially this late in the leveling process. Do you really want to wait this long before you even get your character build online? Not really. World's hardest valve puzzle. No one would have ever guessed to just turn them all. Somebody did not like the Great Bay Temple in Majora's Mask. Oh, we almost caught enough air. I don't think the quest will actually let you skip all of this, but we almost caught enough air to get up there. I would have tried. I would have tried to see if we could skip all this. Not that it's particularly hard. Our character build is online. We've got, a heal bot following us. I don't even have to pay attention. We just kind of are. Oh no, not green alert. I've literally killed everything, right? I didn't skip any monsters. It's throwing green alert at me. Just neutrally. Like, whatever. Can't kill me that way. Can't kill me with those traps either. Can't kill me with this box robot. I'm not even taking electric damage. We've got 35 electric resist. I love divine energy resistance. Love. That is almost always my third tree on, like, every one of my characters, just so I can use that. Like, I have to have a really good reason to want a different third tree that actually fits with my character build to not take that. And he was dead. Come on, Kratos. Just get out of the way. I'm going to brute force my way through. I so rarely change my weapons. What do we even have this other one for? What was this? The Pharaoh Crystal one for when we were in Feywild? We don't have a smiting one. We don't have a banishing one. I don't know if those even drop anymore. One sword fits all. That would be on our business card. Our paladin business card. One sword fits all. Yes, yes, summon your hellhounds so that I can giggle as they all just fall down. Like, as he teleports away, he can see that most of them are dead before he has even teleported away. He knows he's in trouble.
As you open the valve, the muffled sound of gears turning can be heard from the water below.
I guess we technically run faster than we did the last time we were here, because we had like no run speed bonus at the time. And I want to say we did Carnival before we had Feywild online, so the oozes were actually potentially a problem.
Your pursuit has led you out of Tanner's Alley and into a quieter, more prosperous neighbor. Watchdogs dream peacefully in the
I don't
sunshine
suppose
below. If you're careful,
that we can do
you can
the...
catch up to Roderick Nettle and still let sleeping
Pull the
dogs
lever.
lie.
Pull the lever. Oh, you stupid. Actually got you to drop down there. Jump, summon, drop back, use the lever. Oh, damn it. I'm never going to be able to sneak past him. Can I get back up the ladder? Nope. Whatever. I won't kill him. I could have. I really wanted the hireling to pull that lever. We were that close. Jump, summon hireling, pull backwards, tell her to... But then she auto-teleported back to us. He's like, oh, I'm too far away from you. Oh. We're this close to cheesing that one. Oh no. Tieflings. Whatever shall I do? And... oh, we have to hit the valve first.
Roderick Nettle's familiar giggle can be heard in the next courtyard. It's time to deal with him.
You will never be rid of me. I'm going to hunt your ghost down. We are going to kick open the doors to Hades, find your tortured soul, and stab it an extra time. I still don't know what his usefulness to militia was. Like, does she just have a thing for halflings? I mean, it would explain why Jeets isn't dead. Guess what? You're weak to being smoked. We're gonna open this fight with over 3,000 damage. What do you got? Come on. Hit me. I want you to hit me. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. 6. Ooh. Big scary demon. I'll take my 20 bits of cloth and my fragments of token, and we will happily wander off. We got our enough XP to level up. We got one more quest to do. And then we'll be out of here and say goodbye to the carnival. Like I said, that one, not much of a difference there. Well, unless you count, I run slightly faster. And I don't know. The enemies fall down? I think they fall down slower because we're on hard mode instead of normal mode. Hard mode. I could probably make it through elite mode but all that would really involve is standing around swinging the greatsword for an extra 7 or 8 seconds per fight. And there's a chance that on elite mode we'll accidentally walk into something that'll blow us up in like a trap that'll just one-shot us. So no. We'll stick to hard mode. Hard is really the mode I prefer.
The attractions at the
It's
appear
just...
disturbingly normal.
It adds just a little bit more chunk. You know, the enemies are just beefy enough that I feel like I actually defeated something instead of just like... on normal mode, a lot of the time it feels like the participation trophy version of this game. Just anybody can make it through normal on basically any build. So, being able to clomp through hard mode is, I feel, me being rewarded for having a build that actually works. Unfortunately, we can't open on hard mode. Oh no, we've taken a small amount of damage.
As the wind locks into place, the eldritch power of the Wheel of Ill Fortune dissipates, rendering the wheel inert.
Now, as usual, I do rely on the hirelings a lot. Mostly because I don't like having to bother paying attention to heal myself. The green triangle, yellow diamond. Green triangle, yellow diamond. Green triangle, yellow diamond. Yellow diamond. The worst one for us is having to fight more bad guys. It's not even the trap. One spell and the hireling can undo all of the damage that we took just spamming. But having to fight the extra spawn of bad guys... Get out. Green triangle? Green triangle. Boop. Boop. There we go. I guess I will do the right thing and kill the caster first. What do we got left? Knife thrower. No, we are starting to miss a little bit. We are starting to get to the point where you're actually supposed to be using an accuracy item if you want to be a melee, because the enemy's armor class is actually getting high enough we legitimately miss. And that's only going to get worse unless we happen to walk by an accuracy item that is better than one of my random items. Like I said, I don't bother with gear until I get to cap. Level 32 is going to be crowded. There are so many quests that we're just at level cap. I'm not even sure. We're probably going to be at cap for a while, chewing through the last revisits to things. We didn't make it very far before we got attacked again. Alright. You die. And I'm facing the wrong way. That way. I gotta see which colors we need to open the door. Hopefully blue. No. Orange, purple. Purple square, orange circle. Okay, purple square, orange circle. Purple square, orange circle. I want to say orange is this way. Red is that way. Orange. Purple square, orange circle. Really? We got bad guys as our... We got 2 sets of bad guy? Lame. We're finally tanky enough that we don't even have to do anything cheeky. We can just tank the damage of the trap. And it's like, hey, you want to fight some more guys? No, I don't want to fight the guys. They take longer than just taking damage. Okay, that was on me. Opening up the second zombie. That was my great sword. Anyway, we got orange circle. What was it? Purple square? I gotta go find purple. Purple is the other direction. Sure. You know what? Who can resist? Well, whatever stat that was, we fail. House Fiarlan Enclave. We don't want to jump down there. Where's purple? Must just be further on. Adventures Pack. I think it's in Canine Corner, which I thought was this way, but apparently I turned slightly too soon. There we go, purple. Canine Corner, I was right. I was right about what I was looking for, just wrong about where it was. They just keep... Every time I kill one, there's another one there. Alright, purple square. Really? We got enemies every single time. These things suck. Okay, that's the last of the tieflings we're going to have to fight. So we are absolutely just going to YOLO our way through. Hireling's going to wait here. Hireling's going to top us off. Come here, Hireling. Just put me back at full health for my run. For my morning jog. Don't feel like fighting any of you. Just gonna make a beeline for the person we have to talk to. Really, a champion with a slow debuff? Of all the champions. Looks like I outran it anyway.
An eerie and unnatural quiet permeates the top of the man-made tavern.
Alright, I'm using Q to try to... There we go, we got her targeted. You, talk. Excellent. In we go.
In the low light of the big top, you can make out Yule de Fialan's form. She and her infiltrators
Call the
stand
hireling to me.
ready to do violence.
I mean, yeah, yellow alert is up, but I didn't have to fight any of those guys. I'm not even going to hold back. Come on. Waiting around. Waiting around for the cutscene to end. What? I'm not on a different tab altogether. Waiting around. mean, I guess I could get new thumbnails, I guess? I didn't think about that. I already took, like, the coolest picture I could find for each pack. Now I gotta think of another one. So all of the epics are gonna have, like, the second best screenshot of the pack. And some of mine were not particularly inspired to begin with. Ooh, we got a treasure chest. Really? You know, Militia, you are made of demon. We have fought you already. We kill her for good in one of the quests. Don't we? I'm pretty sure we do. We never really go to Maybar. But we stopped her from teleporting away and we got to stab her. I don't think that's the same as truly ending her. We're down to green alert because some of the stuff outside have decided to walk away. Oh. Militia put us back into yellow. Militia is the one pushing us over the line. There we go. More stuff walked away. And she's down. And now I can actually open my little chest. 5 mysterious remnants. So here's your normal chest, your hard chest, and your epic chest. And the big one. Tokens of the 12. Oh, only 11 scraps of cloth. We got like 20 from the last quest. There we go. There we go. Maybe the thumbnail for all of these is just going to be an epic chest. It's just this every time. Alright, we're going to go get our reward. And we're going to go level up. Because this is actually a good level up. Because we're going to be able to get new stuff from our epic destinies. And these are the most broken fucking thing in epics. These are so overpowered. Basically everything you take here is so overpowered compared to everything else you could do. Alright, do I want a shield, nimble grass, blah blah blah. I don't believe I want any of that. So I'm going to take Roderic's wand. Is it the Stone of Change that we... Or do we just double click on the things in our inventory? Not those. I'm curious how many... I guess I have to close that. We got 58. Let's see. What's one? Oh, we just got Roderic's wand. Roderic's wand. I want to know how many you need. Epic crafting. $50. Look, one run of the chain. I got enough scraps. I can upgrade one of the items. It looks like it's 50. At least all the ones I can see on the wiki, just on the glance. It's always 50. And you also need 5 greater tokens of the 12 if the item was a raid item, which doesn't really affect me. And then to upgrade it again, you need 105 star fragments, which I don't know how you get those. And then if it's a raid item, you need Threads of Fate, which you get from raids. And to upgrade it to its perfect minor artifact status, 250 of whatever the item is, the scraps of patterned cloth in this case, a nebula fragment, and 500 Threads of Fate. That doesn't even say if raid item. You just always need the Threads of Fate. So I'm never going to do that because you only get those from raids. Nebula fragment is really rare, but I think they changed the thing so you can turn in. You can get them easier now than you used to, I'm pretty sure. Look at that, one screen. You want to level up? Great, here's 13 HP, 1 accuracy, 1 to all skills, 1% damage. Done. That was it. Okay, what's a star fragment? Are star fragments hard to get? Uncommon drop from Saltmarsh, or 100 ingredients of any pack. Okay. So in total, if you were just grinding Carnival, 50 to upgrade it to level 20, whatever item it is, and then another 600 to upgrade it to level 30. And if you really, really wanted that item, that's not too bad. Yes, it's a bit of a grind, but it's a grind that you can see the ending of. And 600, that's what? We got 50. That's 12 runs of the chain. That's it. 12 runs of the chain. Less if you have people passing you their scraps that they don't want. And maybe elite mode gives you more. I don't know. That's not unreasonable. I have run quests where I've done it way more than 12 times just to get the item I want, and there was no guarantee I was ever going to get it. 12 runs to just get the material, and you just throw it all in a box with your item, and boop, there it is. Because the items are easy to get, right? The items are easy to get in these packs. It's the upgrade that'll take you time. And that's not a lot of time. Honestly, that's not a lot of time. 12 runs of the chain to get an item guaranteed? Yeah. So, what are we going to take? We have how many points? We have 6 points to spend. I would like to get Crusade. I keep calling this Crusade. This is Consecrate. I want Crusade because it gives us a damage bonus, a 10% damage bonus, as long as we're standing within the consecrated ground. That's pretty good. I mean, Adrenaline is probably still better, but so this is the ability I was thinking. How dare you strike me? Being hit by offensive magic has a 10% chance to regenerate a Smite Evil charge. And then it upgrades to 20%, then it upgrades to 30%, and when you are struck while below 50% HP, you automatically consecrate the ground at your location. The only things that are going to do enough damage to bring us under half HP are going to be bosses, like the actual boss of a quest. And I just really like that it auto-consecrates, so we can just keep using Adrenaline with the consecration buff. I like that. This will just buff our weapon, though, passively. True saying we already have, but... I don't know, we got options. We got options. I think we need to take this, though. Weapons immune to durability damage. Blah. +3 to saving throws. I'm a paladin. Kind of already have that. But it's only 1 point. And, more importantly, for each core you take in this tree. So this also gives us +5 melee power, 4 ranged power, and 15 HP. So in addition to the durability and +3 to all saving throws, we're also getting +5% damage, basically, and 15 more HP. I don't think Axiom of Faith does us any good because we're using the thing we care about. Definitely take Crusade, and I feel like I just dropped my other 3 points in there because that's what I want to do. We still have 2 points left. But I want this too. I want that +1 weapon damage. The next point we get. You know, actually, we can just move that over there. Do all of our damage now, and we'll get the auto ability the next time I get a point. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Damage. Alright. Well, that was the end of Carnival. There were basically no changes. It's the same Carnival. If I could give any advice, I would say skip Heroic Carnival. When you come back here at Epic, you're far more likely to have a bluff item to let you full clear party crashers the easy way. You can, even if you're not a rogue, you can buy the rogue hireling. And even if you have to wait 5 minutes to get your healing hireling back or whatever, you're right there by the door. It's easy to get the guy to go pick the lock for you. That is going to still be faster than actually running through that area. You're going to have access to more jump, so you can make the jump in the theater. The rest of the quests are identical. But the biggest thing, I think, there's not a lot of competition here at level 20. There's a lot of competition at level 5. So, don't bother doing Carnival at level 5. If you just do it at level 20, go to Feywild at level 5. Just separate. Carnival is better at Epic than it is at Heroic. That is my opinion. So next time, moving on to our next revisit, we're going to go look at the Sentinels of Stormreach Chain. It is the other one that is officially level 20. So, back to House Deneth. See if anything's changed there. Probably not. Not off the top of my head. But I would be happily surprised if they actually did modify something for the Epic mode. We'll see. As always, thank you for watching. Hope this was helpful to somebody. Y'all have a good night.